Hey, welcome to Arby's. What can I get you?
Oh, can I get a one main and the 3 side characters?
Ooh, I'm sorry, we have a 2 side character limit.
Aw.
Gotta really, flesh them out.
Okay.
Gotta make them engaging.
Alright. Hey guys, Nour here, and here's how to write an engaging side character. But before we get started, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. Let's get started. So who cares about side characters? They're side characters, right? Wrong. Side characters can help move your story along and help us understand what kind of person your main character is. How? Well, your main character has to interact with somebody, whether negatively or positively. After all, if you want to know what a person is like, just take a look at the group they hang out with. That's usually a reflection of who they are. Similarly, you can learn a lot from those your main character dislikes. Their enemies could be bullies, or maybe the main character is the bully and their enemy is an innocent person. Point is, side characters help reveal who our main characters are, and so they should not be tossed away or dismissed like they don't matter. Start out by giving your side character a personality of their own. They're not just an extension of your main character. They are their own person and have their own life, so make them unique to themselves. Friends, the show, does a great job of making each one of their characters unique, so if you want to see examples of unique characters, that's a great show to learn from. So don't just make your side characters present on the page only to talk about your main character. Life doesn't center around your main character. Sure, this is their story, but your side character also has a life, and that comes with their own personal struggles. We don't need to know everything about a side character, but their unique personality should be visible. Are they quirky, sarcastic, funny, grumpy? I feel like I'm listing the 7 dwarfs. Now, there are 2 types of side characters. Those who are there throughout the story and those who are there for just a scene or 2. Both types can play a small role or a big role. And by that I mean that even a brief side character who only has 1 line can have a big impact on your story. Honestly, all side characters should be pertinent to the overall plot. If they have a name, they should have a purpose. Whether that's to deliver important news to your main character, or to scare or traumatize your character, or just to bring joy to your character. If your book is about an elementary school teacher, her interaction with a student, even if it's just 2 lines, shows us what kind of character she is, what she does, and what kind of person she is with kids. So a kid's side character is really useful here. And again, if your side character has a name, they should have a purpose, small or big. The closer the side character is to your main character, the bigger their role should be. Perhaps they are the main character's best friend or love interest, and they battle alongside the main character, even saving their life every now and again. Perhaps they're only there for comic relief in a bad situation, and that's great too. A side character can also contribute to the overall plot by providing insights that the main character doesn't know or realize on their own sometimes. Maybe they overheard the enemy talking about their plan to take over the world, and now they're sharing that information with the main character. I cannot stress how important a side character can be if done right. In my novel Divinity Falling, which is coming out pretty soon, I included a side character just for a brief scene, and his only purpose was pretty much just comic relief. I also wanted to show my main character's toughness by contrasting her to this scaredy cat. The difference is hilarious and strikes the point home. So don't underestimate a side character's value. They play a big role even if given a minor one. Now, obviously, your side character shouldn't play a bigger role than your main character. They shouldn't save your main character in the end and save the world. If they do that, then you might want to reconsider making them your main character. But they can absolutely save your main character in minor scenes. Lastly, let your side character push the story along when your main character doesn't. Is your main character lying in their bed all miserable with no intention of getting up and leaving their house? Well, something needs to happen to get them on their feet, or else we won't have a story. What better way to do that naturally than by having your side character come storming in with their funny personality? Or maybe they'll text your main character something really dire that'll scare them right out of bed. Maybe their text is, "Cops are heading your way! Get out of bed! Oh no!" Do I leave that in there? Point is, utilize your side characters. They are meant to push your story along. Don't forget that they have a purpose. Otherwise, you just shouldn't write them in. No one cares what the neighbor's name is or what he looks like unless he interacts with the main character or at least brings some news to the character's attention. Use your side characters, y'all.
Y'all?
Y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all. So those are pretty much all my tips for you. Let me know in the comments, what are your side characters like? I'd love to know. So I'm currently finalizing a couple of things for my upcoming book's release. So if you'd like to be one of the first to know about the release, make sure you head on over to my website and subscribe to my newsletter. Plus, you'll get monthly freebies. The link to my website is in the description below, and you will also find a link to my Discord server where you can join me and other writers. So come join me on my Discord server. So there you have it, how to write an engaging side character. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, check out my others, and subscribe to support my channel. And remember, Nour for president!